All right, this is part 3 of reducing American European chattel slavery to rubble. In this video, I'm going to reference his Ahuzah argument.
And you're supposed to treat your Israelite debt slave kindly. But then we get to verses 44 through 46, where it talks about the chattel slavery that is reserved for non-Israelites, where it says, you will purchase your slaves from the nations around you, from the foreigners and their families that are living among you. You can buy them, you can pass them on as inheritance. They will be your achuzah, your property forever.
As a professor of logic, we have to define terms carefully. For those of you who may pursue a PhD in the future, just know that you have to define your terms before you create an argument. So Leviticus 25 says foreign servants should be held as an ahuzah, a possession, and inherited. So that word is also used for land holding and burial property. So here is what it does not mean. In God's word, that is the production of God through men, being property did not eliminate legal protection. So in Exodus chapter 20, verse 10, it says servants rested on the Sabbath. Exodus 21 even limits physical violence. Moreover, Deuteronomy 23:15 says that runaway slaves are not to be returned back to their harsh masters. Why? Because they're unprincipled men, which is very telling. Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 14 forbids oppression of hired servants. Do you see? It's different. They were so unlike God, but they want to be like God, which is why they're twisting the scriptures. So property in the ancient Israelite community functioned within the covenantal law. Why? Because it all comes from God. So European American chattel slavery defined enslaved Hebrews as chattel personnel, movable property with no judicial protection against mutilation, selling their children, or even lifelong hereditary racial status, which still exists today. And I'm no lawyer, but again, I could be. That's a different legal universe. So when someone says property forever, you must ask the question, property under what legal system? Because under God's laws, ownership was constrained. It has limitations. Even under American law, ownership was absolute. So you should see the two disjointed sets according to his scholarly analysis. Those are not identical categories. Shalom, and stay tuned for part 4. Let's go over here.